One of the things I'm really excited about is people are talking about now the creative experiences and thinking about how we're bringing together brands and consumers. In the past, when we've talked about how to leverage data and what really should we be thinking about, we were very much focused on the decisioning of when to show a campaign or when to show a specific advertiser. But we weren't really thinking about how do you pull together the data and information that we have on users and bring that into the creative experience itself. So once we start to figure out this is a woman aged 25 to 34 who is an auto intender, we can actually start to build at runtime creative experiences that work specifically for her. And then ultimately, how do we take that information and back it into ROI or survey data or whatever it may be to help figure out, well, we thought these assets were the appropriate assets to show to this type of consumer. Were we right, were we wrong, or how do we ultimately optimize against it? So I think all of us are trying to think about how do we take advertising forward. It's not just the delivery of a specific file, it's really how do we start to have some sort of relationship grow between the consumer and the advertiser. For us, again, it's really about how do we pull the industry forward with one creative and leveraging that data to ultimately influence the experience, but also trying to make life easier and more efficient for our advertising partners, right? So we have the ability to easily take in all of the assets from our advertisers, whatever it may be, pictures, SKU information, store locations, social feeds, whatever it may be. And again, decide at runtime, what is the appropriate combination of those assets to show an individual consumer. So where before advertisers were spending an exorbitant amount of time trying to keep creatives relevant, to try and make sure that they were up to date, and really not understanding if those creatives were working. We're trying to bring the creative element into the programmatic world, where we can leverage that data, where we can leverage that distribution to ultimately figure out how do we make their lives more efficient and better. We'll continue to push hard on different creative experiences. Again, if we think about really wanting to allow the machines do what the machines do and allowing our partners to think more creatively, we want to be their partners to help them implement these bigger, creative, more strategic ideas. So we're looking at it in a bunch of different areas. Obviously, we're going to be very mobile-centric, mobile first, thinking about the creative experiences within the mobile environment. If you look at what we'll potentially be doing within the Go90 app or what we'll be doing within AOL's mobile applications or even the recent acquisition of Millennial, you can see that that's an area that we're heavily focused. We think that mobile advertising can be really, really incredible. The personal elements of mobile, designed with these sort of immersive, more real-time, deeply relevant creative experiences, really has the ability to move the whole industry forward.